Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. Today we're going to play some more No, I'm Not a Human. Really enjoying this so far, looking forward to seeing where it goes. I have been playing around with some graphics settings, so hopefully the video quality will be a little better this time. Hopefully it's not worse. I won't know until it's over, because that's how we do around here. Alright, I got more thoughts. We'll save them for once we're in the game. Here we go. Alright. Yes, I hear the very annoying knocking. We will deal with that in a moment. You know, I was thinking, this game, who tore the picture of this cat? This game came out in 25, which for me at time of recording is just last year. But I was thinking this would have done really, really well had it come out in 2020. Of course, it did well coming out last year. It has done well. It is continuing to do well. But just the themes of isolation, being careful of who you let within arm's reach, don't answer the door, would have fed very well on people's paranoia and social dysphoria during the couple of years, the official couple of years of the pandemic. I don't know. Anyway, let's look out the window. We'll get to that in a minute. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. What is that? What is that? A happy family lived there until recently. Now, only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh, so very soon. But what is that? Is that an aurora? Is that something the visitors can do? Is that our latent psychosis breaking through? We shall receive no answers. Moving on. Next window. It is still Children's Day. Ah, you see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. Wonderful. The head must have been out there all day, and it must have been flensed before he put it on the stick, because there's no way the sun burned all the skin off that quickly. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Why does it care about us so much? Leave me alone. I'm just a sad alcoholic trying not to get eaten. Ah, FEMA's here. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. What is that light? They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. I'm actually surprised it was still there. I would have expected that to have been taken the moment the visitor left. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Well, no. Why would you expect that? Now, there are a few more body bags. Okay, I think that's everything. We'll make some phone calls later. Look at our wife, look at our wife. Okay. Alright. Good evening, it's you again. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? What happened to that lady and her kid? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allowed them time to rest. What does that mean? Oh no. Oh no. What's Hobo Jim gonna do? Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. Don't do it! If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Oh, you're taking Hobo Jim. Don't take him. I like him. I want him here. Okay. Well, we got a FEMA notice. Why did I even bother stepping away? Can I check my inventory somehow? Gamepad vibration. I'm not playing on a gamepad. Where's my FEMA notice? I guess I just have that? I mean, okay. Hello? So, you're still holed up here, I see. You're not coming in. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. I don't know how to feel about it. He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Also, is it weird that this guy's naked and emaciated and obviously an alien, but he's still got this totally dead normal men's A-line haircut? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? Who's we? I'm doing what I can. Why are we talking like we're compatriots? Like we're collaborators? And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it, so you better watch it. Yeah. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Go away. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. I didn't like that. Ah! Okay, I don't even have to step away from the door. What is this? What am I looking at? What are you holding? Is that a gun? No? What is that? Anyway, hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Stop listening to me walk. Mind if I crash here for the night? What's with your face? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So you want to lie to people? What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. Going outside. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair now more than ever. Yet this is kind of a combination of, like COVID anxiety and climate change anxiety. This is really preying on the insecurity of the zeitgeist. Was that pretentious? Moving on. Come in. We'll test you. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Okay, that should be it. No, one more. Hello? Do we have room? We might have room. I think we do. But, well, we'll find out, right? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? How long have you been looking? Is that annoying? How long have you been looking? I've never once found peace. So, a long time. Take off your jacket. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? Oh, man. What if there's no death to ease the suffering? What if your suffering is permanent? Yeah, come on. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. What do you mean ceiling's a bit low? Okay, we're gonna test her. Something I always remind myself whenever things get bad. See, I'm aware of how bad things can be, right? The worst that can happen is I die. Anything less than that is temporary and inconvenient, even if I can't necessarily come back from it. No matter how badly I'm suffering, eventually I will die, and then that will also solve the problem. So as long as I'm still alive, I'm still more or less good to go. Really worried about what that is. Remember, suffering is transitory. Let's go to bed. Smells like someone died tonight. Uh-oh. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. Why did I lose a stamina unit? While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Okay, well, we're going to be checking that. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Let's watch the sponsorship. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. 1 + 1 = 3. Remember that. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you've found a visitor. Now, science time! There's another ad. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Eneryeka, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? It sounds too good to be true. Now available from 4Rest. Alright. Yeah, but I can't order anything from 4Rest for some reason. It's Cashier's Day. Okay, let's see if we can do the radio thing today. Oh. We got it. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. What's happening? This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Wonderful. Fantastic. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. We're trapped. They're not going to let us leave now. Oh. That door's... Are all the doors normally open like that? Let's see. Oh, somebody died, didn't they? Hi! What are you doing? Hand over a FEMA notice. What's on your mind? Oh, he has nothing else to say to us. Okay, you then. New kid. If only there was a little warmth. You're keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in the heat. You've got a condition, or you're a visitor. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Maybe she's got some kind of psychological condition here, some kind of neurosis. Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder. So you don't shower? Aren't you sweating under it? No. The body sweats to cool itself, but I don't think I can get any colder. Okay, we'll come back to that. I might be sending her off to get tested by FEMA. Hey, buddy. Oh, what's with the green screen stockings, my friend? Oh no, he's worse in the daylight. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. Oh, those are sunglasses. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. Well, you say that now, but I might shoot you before the day is over. We'll find out. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? That's it? That's all we got? Okay. What else we got? Oh no, the little girl died. That's what the garbage bags are. Does that mean we have a visitor in the house? Is it you? Who is it? Sup, dude? Something wrong? Oh, he's got nothing to add. Okay. Right. Okay, then. We need to test some people. You. We've only got 3 today, so we're going to test everybody except the musician for aura photography. Yes. What does a photograph prove? Does it not seem strange to you? But it's not up to me, is it? She seems fine. According to that, she is very cold, though. Interesting. Show me. Gonna leave her alone for right now. Hey, you. You're a little too happy. Need to test you. Alrighty. Are those aura spots? Do we think those are aura spots? I think those are aura spots. Well, except they're supposed to be dark, right? One more thing that'll remain after I'm gone. If only there was anyone left to remember us. Leave him alone for now. I need to call FEMA. First, let's call our neighbor, though. Okay, there's nothing over there. Righto. Can I call for rest? Would you like to place an order? We can order things! I don't need Eneryeka. Or I don't need cat food. Rather, I do need Eneryeka. That, please. Thank you. Get us more stamina bubbles, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's a more optimal way to play this. We'll figure it out on subsequent runs. Okay. Let's call FEMA. We're going to ask about the... I can't ask him about the photography. Okay. That concerns me. It can't be this guy. He's been here too long, right? I don't know. I don't know what to think. What's that? What is that? Is there a hatch in our floor? Is that crawl space access? I don't like that. Okay. I'm gonna test this guy again. We're gonna test his... He seems like the type to shave his armpits. We're gonna test his eyes. Oh, okay. I'm gonna send her to the testing facility. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. There we go. I'm concerned. Okay, is that everything to do today? I think that's everything to do today. Let's go to bed. Already somebody at the door. Come on. Okay. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. Something's happening. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Is it a resource war? Is FEMA purging somebody? She looks weird. Is she a visitor? We're too far away to tell. Let's check the other windows. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Oh, okay, this is FEMA killing anyone who tries to break quarantine. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. This was the sort of thing people were actually worried was going to happen. Well, that people are worried is going to happen pretty much anytime anything goes down. Here in Meat Space, a bunch of stuff just fell off my desk. Of course, that kind of... how do we put this? Sterilization by gunfire would only happen in the absolute worst case scenario. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. I have space. The little girl's dead. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that in a later run. What do you want? We got an achievement called Come and See, Witness the Beginning of the End. Interesting. Hi, for rest delivery here. Yes. How did you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? What else am I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? Good point, man. At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole thing. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. You want to come inside? Being alone isn't that bad. That's too bad. No, being alone is terrible right now. Whatever. Being a delivery guy isn't that bad. Besides, what's the point of studying if no one's going to hire me anyway? Fair point. Something we're dealing with more and more as time goes on. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you, ready to take it. Yes, please give me my inner Yeka. Thank you. You have a good night as well, sir. Don't get eaten. Oh, no, the city's on fire. It's actually on fire. Okay. It's probably fine. Oh, really? That's it. That kind of suggests we're approaching the end of the game here. Very interesting, very interesting. Can't open any of these. We're going to check anyway. Nope. Where was that from? Oh. Does that mean we have a visitor inside the house? Does that mean... my musician friend has been a visitor this whole time? No, can't be. Let's go to bed. We'll figure this out in the morning. Smells like someone died tonight. We did let one in. If it was the musician, I'm shooting everyone. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Okay, we're gonna watch that. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. We already have that. Latest for now, stay tuned for more after the break. Do we get an ad? Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes for real men. The company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan. Consume at own risk. Perfect. Wonderful. That guy's the visitor. Okay, we need to go figure out who died. It was our musician friend. Okay, I'm gonna kill you in a moment. Any ideas what to do about your temperature? Oh, that means Hobo Jim was too. That's terrible. I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. You know, I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, fast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun, or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society need me. Why are you still in my house? Okay, we'll come back. We're going to do some testing here. I think we're going to be shooting her. You. Everything's going to be okay. Have you always been like this? You know, no. Not always. I used to be pretty angry at people, at the world, at myself. I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I'd crack the frame, but at some point I realized all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. Okay, that's everybody in the house right now, yeah? Come here. Okay, no, I needed coffee, not Enrieka. Alright. Wasted that. That's fine. There's no way it's this guy. Alright. We're testing her. You killed my friend. We already checked the photo. Show me your teeth. They're clean. Gums are a little inflamed. I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes, just to feel the warmth of my own blood. My goodness, a reminder that I'm still alive? We're testing her again. Nope. Get back in there. Get back in there. Show me your eyes. Eyes are a window to hell, not to the soul. My soul burned out long ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Her eyes are clean. Narrow pupils? Probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame the sun still burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it charred. These teeth, armpits. Show me your armpits. I need a moment. Just look quickly. She's got hairy armpits. They don't look good. That was unpleasant. I bared all out of respect for you. Oh man, okay, hang on. That restores 1 unit, okay. We checked the photo, we checked his eyes. Show me your armpits. Didn't know that mattered too. He's got hairy arm. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I gave her a FEMA notice. Why is she still here? Whatever. Now, did I already do this today? Okay, just checking. Since I've run out of the stuff, can I call again? No. Okay. This is going to be a problem. I think we're probably going to die, viewers. I don't know who to shoot. Well, if this guy dies, we'll know it's one of those two. Probably her. Let's go to bed. Can I look out here? Nope. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there, so do it. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Well, they can't all come in here. I don't have room. It is Township Day. Oh, and look at that. It kind of looks like the city's on fire. That's some nice narrative symmetry. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. Is he going to come to my door? His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. There's always one of these, isn't there? Anytime there's a crisis, there's always one of these. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Non-zero chance. Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. He can come inside. Ah. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. I don't think he put himself up there, man. Alright, let's go see what fascinating thing happens tonight. Finally, some kind of shelter. Look at your eyes! What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it, for who dwells on what the mind births when it breaks? It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd have done the same. What did you see? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. No, you have to tell me so I know whether or not to let you in. To it, our sorrow is a feast, a buffet of grief. It gorges itself on fear, pain, our minds. My only mistake was wandering into the wrong place at the wrong time. It didn't even notice me at first. It was too busy devouring charred flesh. Slowly consuming those blackened coal-like bodies right before my eyes. I wouldn't wish the sight of it on my worst enemy. Yeah, come on in. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Hey, if anybody without eyes is watching this, let me know. Okay, good. I'm choosing to assume he's not a visitor, so that'll give us another body for the visitor to chew through before it gets to us. Hello there, tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course, you idiot. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets. What is that in weight units? All of which I plan to make public. What kind of secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging. Proof the moon landing was fake. This guy's human. Government mind control through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. This guy's human. I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Listen, if 4chan was the government psyop, there's no reason to think nobody's trying to control our brains with fast food. Okay, this should be the last one. Hey, I'm not letting this guy in for a couple of reasons. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? Got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I didn't have much time left anyway. Yeah, come in. I'm just gonna fill the house. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Okay, it's just the last person I gave it to didn't go. Alright. Wonder how much more game there is. Stand by for one moment. Alright, so apparently the game lasts for 2 weeks, so that does feel like a decent place to stop for tonight. We have advanced the plot, we have a house full of people, minimum one of whom is a monster in disguise, and I am kind of at a loss for how to test at this point. Maybe we'll call the psychic? I don't know. Anyway, just fill in the house with meat shields, so that hopefully the visitors take them before they take us. Can't read the titles in any of these books, that's too bad. Don't care about the kombucha right now. I don't really know what the kombucha does, because we can save from right here. So I don't know. Alright, in any case, that's going to do it for tonight. So, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel, thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, and thanks as always to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel. This is open, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week with some more of this. Apparently we're fairly far from the end, so buckle up. There is Dwarf Fortress every Monday, horror content every Saturday, lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out. We're still doing our run on Jalopy from Spooky Season 2025, so go check that out if you haven't already. Drop me a line if there's anything you want to see on this channel or anything you want me to see on your channel. I will see you next week. Keep your blinds closed, don't let the sun take you, and don't hang yourself from a streetlight. And until next week, Birdman out.